Hello everyone and welcome to NulltoFullGerman. And I also welcome you to Basic to Advanced Crash Course series on NulltoFullGerman. This is our fourth video of Basic to Advanced Crash Course series, and in this fourth lesson we will talk about rules for pronunciation. Of course, the remaining rules for pronunciation, and many of them we have already covered in the last three videos. And the rules which we covered, they were vowel to vowel junctions and vowel to consonant junctions. So, without wasting time, here we go. So here the rule which says long vowel sound once again, and it is of long O sound. And here the rule is whenever you come across double O, that is swimal O, in any word, then the sound will be of O. Of course, it's not U, and since it is going to be a long vowel because of presence of double O. So we are going to put a stress here. Let's have a look at few examples for this rule. Der Zoo, meaning zoo. Next example, das Boot. I repeat, das Boot, meaning boat in English. Next rule, and once again, long vowel sound, and here once again we are talking about O, vowel. Here the rule says whenever you see H after O, that is H after O in any word, that means O will come before H in any word, then you have to put a stress, and it is once again going to be a long vowel sound. So let's have a look at few examples for this particular rule. Der Floh, meaning flee. Die Kohle, meaning coal. And the last example, die Bohle, meaning plank. Now here, in the next rule, we will talk about short vowel sound. Of course, with O, so short vowel O sound you can say. Whenever you come across 2 plus consonants in any word with O, then it is going to be a short vowel sound. For example, der Pot, meaning pot or jackpot. Der Schrott, meaning scrap, or you can say scrap metal. Der Bankrott, meaning bankruptcy. Next rule, here we will talk about, as I told you right in the beginning, that we use two dots which are called umlaut, and these are used over A, O and U. And their significance is that they have, of course, grammatical significance, as well as with their presence, pronunciation also changes. Here we have O with umlaut. In German we call it O mit umlaut. Mit is with. So here the pronunciation changes a bit. And how does that change? If you do not have provision of creating this umlaut, if you're working on PC or maybe any laptop where you don't have this provision, then how do we write that? We simply add E, so O and E. E in German is pronounced as A, the English alphabet, the first alphabet. So O and A, that is O, A, O, A, O, A, O, A. So A is the sound, not EO, it's A. You have to just do a little bit of tongue gymnastics, so it's not that easy for you. Of course, with practice, you'll get mastery over this. So let's have a look at few examples. Die Höhe, means height. Stören, it's a verb. Stören, to disturb. Mögen, it's a modal verb. Mögen, to like. Öffnen, to open. Of course, there are multiple examples for this, but I think four are enough for this particular rule. Let's move to the next rule. Here we will talk about the vowel U, which we pronounce in German as U. So here we will talk about the long U sound. Long U sound, that is long vowel sound of U. If you see one consonant or it's before H, one consonant or before H. For example, der Spruch, that is a saying, das Tuch, scarf or clothing. Der Fluch, that is curse or oath. Der Bruch means crack, break or fraction. In German we call Bruchzahlen, that is fractions. 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, these are fractions. Das nennt man auch Bruchzahlen. We call that Bruchzahlen. As you can see, either one consonant is there and that's specifically before H. So it is going to be a long vowel sound. In the first video, I explained that combination, the consonant to consonant junction, C and H, and that has 4 different pronunciations depending on the vowels coming before or after this combination in any word. So you just need to memorize those combinations and you'll get command over this rule as well easily. It's that easy because ultimately it falls back on the same rule. So let's move to the next rule, which is short U. That is short vowel sound of U. And whenever you come across 2+ consonants, so it is going to be short U sound. Example, die Mutter, Mutter is mother. Das Futter, it means fodder for animals. Der Punsch means punch. It's a kind of drink. I myself don't know what kind of drink is it. Let's move to the next rule, which is once again with umlaut. That is here. Earlier we had that is A with umlaut and O with umlaut. Now this is the last one with umlaut, which is U with umlaut. So here once again pronunciation changes, as U in German is called or pronounced as U. And if you don't have any provision of creating umlaut, so as I told you, we just add E. How to write that while writing anything, if you come across where you have to write U with umlaut, so you simply can write U and after U just E. That shows U and E, that means umlaut. And the sound goes like U and A. U, A, U, A, U, A, U, It's like, it sounds like E. A. Okay, so let's have a look at a few examples here. Kühn means bold or brave. Das Parfüm means fragrance or perfume. Das Kostüm means fancy dress or costume. Der Rücken, that is back of anything. Verbs, pflücken means to pick or pluck. Schmücken, to decorate something or someone. Of course, the last rule of this video and last rule for rules for pronunciations. So the last rule which talks about Y, that is which we pronounce as in German Ypsilon. So Y at the beginning or at the end of words, so it's pronounced like English Y. So there is no change. For example, das Baby, meaning baby. Der Jagd, meaning Jagd. Die Party, meaning party. So these are the rules which I had to discuss in this video, and this is the last video, that is 4th video for rules for pronunciation as part of basic to advanced crash course series on Null to Full German. So if you like this video, then do subscribe to our channel for more useful videos both on learning German and grammar topics all levels. and do not forget to click on the bell icon to get regular updates from Null to Full German without a miss. I also look forward to your comments under this video. You're learning German with Null to Full German on YouTube, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Auf ein baldiges Wiedersehen. Bis dann. Tschüss.